Oh, all right. Hey, so it is Monday, March 7th, 2011, and I'm 2 years and 1.5 months on testosterone, and 1 year, 1 year and 2.5 months post top surgery. So I thought I would just make a quick, just transitional update video. I made one a few weeks ago, but it was 15 minutes long, and I was like, I can't even sit through that. So I kind of scratched that, so I got to start over anew. Anyway, things have been going good now that I'm back at school. I'm settled in. Yeah, like my classes are going really well. I got midterms this week. But Olga's coming tomorrow night to stay until I go home on Friday for my spring break. And I'm really excited about that, to see her. And so yeah, overall things are going pretty well, with like life-wise, hanging out with friends, making new friends, doing things, getting involved. I'm going to this really awesome environmental youth conference in April that I'm so stoked about. So overall, yeah, like social-wise, pretty good. I've been writing a lot of songs on guitar lately. I'm working on a second one in like 2 weeks. So that's been really good. I kind of use guitar as therapy. And speaking of therapy, I'm back in therapy. I'm back at like the counseling center at my college talking about things, because for a while I wasn't feeling too happy, and I was getting kind of pessimistic and grumpy, and I don't know, like borderline, like just like like I was in a funk. So I went back to therapy and I started talking about it, and and I was feeling really crappy for like a month or two, like really crappy. So I just was there to talk, and I was getting pretty like, I don't know, like when I speak about like how I feel, like I feel better, and I'm like, oh, I can go change this, but literally my emotions were like on and off, like really upset, really happy, like really angry, really like calm, like back and forth. So anyway, so I actually talked to my endocrinologist. He sent me an email saying that my estrogen levels had elevated drastically higher than 6 months ago when I got blood work done. And so, I mean, my testosterone levels were in a healthy range, like lower range, but healthy range. He was like, they're perfect. They should stay like that on your 50 milligrams. But the fact that my estrogen was raised, that actually can cause a lot of really negative emotional responses from trans guys. So, or like any guy taking hormone replacement therapy, or like any person, like if your estrogen levels raise, it obviously alters your emotions. So the fact that I am in tune enough with my body to feel that something was wrong, and contacted him about it, made me feel really good that I could know, kind of what's going on there. So anyway, there are all sorts of different medications that I could take to regulate the estrogen and prevent it from being raised. He doesn't know why it went up, and that kind of scares me, because things don't just happen randomly. So in my like fit of like horrified, like I don't know what's going on with my body, like there could be something really wrong, I just like was not feeling good for a couple weeks after that. But then I came to the conclusion that although I wanted to get a hysterectomy, a complete laparoscopic hysterectomy in the future, and I was thinking, maybe in like a year or two, basically it's kind of an urgent thing. So within the next 12 to 16 months, or 12 to 18 months, I should be doing that. Otherwise I need to have like something implemented in me to control estrogen, and I would rather not have to have 2 surgeries. So I'm going to have a consult in May. I contacted the women's hospital near where I live, and the doctor who does the procedure, my endo recommended, said he was very like trans friendly. And so even on the phone, they didn't ask me, like when I was like, I need to get a hysterectomy, I want a consult for it, they didn't like even question it. They didn't think it was a joke. I was worried, maybe they think I was kidding around. But no, they were so kind. So I have a consult in May. If all goes well, I will get a complete hysterectomy this summer. That's kind of the path I want to be on, because for right now, what my endocrinologist recommended, aside from taking medications and getting other surgeries and all this stuff, is the only other real option was to increase my dose of testosterone. So I went from 50 milligrams a week. 2 weeks ago, I started taking 80 milligrams. So hopefully what that's going to do is that will raise my testosterone levels to the point where my pituitary gland, the one that controls the hormones and everything, I guess, will stop cranking out so much estrogen, because there will be enough of testosterone in my body that it'll feel like there's enough hormones. The only other option is that my body's actually converting testosterone into estrogen for whatever who knows what reason, and actually raising my dose will make it worse. So around April, I'm going to go and get blood work done to test my levels to make sure I'm healthy. So anyway, so that aside, my estrogen randomly went up. I increased my dose. I've been feeling a little bit more aggressive lately, like just in the 2.5 weeks that I've been on a higher dose. So I definitely think testosterone plays a part in that. But I've been feeling better. My emotions are definitely more stable. Not completely stable, but more stable than they were before. So I'm feeling really good about that. And so once I get the hysterectomy, I'll be able to go back down to the 50 milligrams a week that I was doing really good on. The average is supposedly 50 to 100 a week for trans guys, depending on your body type, just your natural hormone levels. So raising it to 80, I was scared because I was like, that's 60% more than I've been doing for the past 2 years. I was like really nervous about it. But realizing that some guys are on 100 a week and they're fine, and that a lot of guys stay on 80 a week and they're fine, I realized that, you know, it's a high dose for me for now, but eventually I'll be able to go back down to 50. So that being said, yep, got my histo consult scheduled. It'll just be good to have that out of my body and just not have to worry about estrogen anymore. And also, it's advised to actually get a hysterectomy for trans guys. Usually within the first 5 years, it's advised. Some guys choose never to get it. But I think, honestly, like I knew all along I had to do it because it's not good to have an organ in your body that, 1, is dormant, and 2, is prone to like long-term bad effects of testosterone. Not short-term bad effects, but testosterone has been proven like in the long run to kind of like, you know, like if you were going to have a problem down there, it kind of exacerbates it. So I'm hoping that by getting the hysterectomy done at such a young age that the procedure will, 1, go along fine. I'm really scared about it. Like, I'll be totally honest. Like, I consider it like a surgery that, like, you know, top surgery is different because I was really excited, like, oh, that was like really inconvenient. Like, this is a part of my body that I don't interact with, that is just sitting there and is like causing me, like, it's scaring the crap out of me. So it's a little bit more scary and there can be more complications, but with surgery these days I'm not too worried about it. It'll be minimally invasive and I think it'll go along fine. So I just want to give you an update on that. So yeah, I increased my dose by 30 milligrams and good stuff. What else did I want to say? Oh, I'll show you my workout progress because I've been working out a lot. Oh, I'm stuck. But, okay. So, let's see. I've been hitting the gym. So, I've been getting pretty decent amounts of muscle, and you can kind of start to see. Alright, you can kind of start to see my pecs, like, from the side, you can see them. So, yeah, I'm pretty happy with, like, how working out has gone. There you go, you can see a little better. But my scars are not fading as much as I hoped. The silicone strips seem to work pretty well, but like, I don't know, they did definitely do a good job, like making it more flat, but still, you know, being a little over a year post-op, I was hoping they would be a little bit more faded. So I'm keeping up using Mederma and cocoa butter cream, actually cocoa like moisturizer cream. It makes it feel really good. So yeah, so I'm feeling good about that. I'm excited for t-shirt weather. It actually just snowed about 8 inches here last night, when yesterday it was you know, like 45 degrees and I could see the grass, and now it's just like a big snowy mess out there. Yeah, it's the weather in the Adirondacks for you, I guess. So that aside, yeah. Oh, and I forgot to say, my insurance is going to cover my hysterectomy. I meant to say that before. I was like, what did I forget to say? My insurance will cover it because my insurance says female. I just got my passport. It says male on it. Has my new name. Awesome. So everything's changed to male except my birth certificate and health insurance. Once I get a hysterectomy, I'll change my health insurance to male. I'm never changing my birth certificate. I'm not changing my name on it. I'm not changing my gender on it. That's that. So yeah. Okay. Yeah. I'll cut this off now. I hope everyone's doing well. So that's just a quick life update. I'm back to using Formspring again, so if you want to ask me questions on there, go for it. It was a little tedious for a while. I took about a month off from it, but I don't answer all questions anymore. Like, honestly, there have been some really poorly worded ones, and I'm like, I don't need to deal with this. So, and in my responses, I no longer like let things kind of fly by. So it's not me being rude. It's just like that after like a year of answering the same questions over and over again, or questions that can be Googled, or questions that are worded in like the most awful way, and like also like yeah, just like that sort of thing. Like I can't, like, you know, I'm not gonna put up with it. Like, you know, so when people ask me about like what's down there, like blah blah blah, like I'm not even gonna answer. I'm not even gonna be like, here's a link to go check out. I'm just gonna delete it. So that's that. So if I don't answer your question, in like a couple of weeks, maybe reword it and ask it again, or send me a private message. That could always work too. I'm always open to that. I'm backed up on YouTube emails like a lot, so if you've sent me one in the past like month or two, I honestly haven't really been online that much, so please send it again, or like ask again or something like that. Just like rephrase it, either copy and paste what you said before and send it again, or anything like that. That would be awesome, because then it'll show up new. I've been filtering down through them, but it's taking a really long time, so if you want to just send it again, it'll be at the top, and then I can get to it. I apologize for that, I got really backed up. But yeah, so I'm off to study and shower and all that good stuff, and I hope everyone's doing well. Peace.